much. My name is Mauro Rivas-Ferreiro. I'm a PhD student at the University of Vigo and the Royal Botanic Garden School. And today I'm going to present a key part of my PhD, which is the usage of DNA databases, particularly eDNA databases in the study of fungi in a very remote area such as Madagascar. So right now, we know less than 1% of the fungal diversity of Madagascar. This is a normal trend for fungi. We're quite behind in species description. And as you might know, in Madagascar, we're facing a lot of threats, particularly logging and fires, which lead to deforestation. And fungi need the forests, and they usually need pristine forests to exist. That means that we're probably losing a lot of diversity before we can even describe it in fungi, and that is quite scary. At the Royal Botanic Garden School, in the Fungarium, we have around 800 collections of fungi from Madagascar. Most of them were collected since 2012, and around 100 are added every year. Through DNA barcoding, we now know that most of them are new species, which is good, but the bad side of that is that most of those new species are represented by a single collection, and single collection descriptions in fungi are not ideal because we are missing a lot of information. We can do a morphological analysis, we can do the phylogenetic analysis, but there is a lot of information that is missing about the habitat and about the distribution of the species if we want to do conservation and stuff. So I'm going to present the case study of the latest species that we have described for the island. Well, it hasn't been published yet, but it is a new species. Morphologically, it's quite small, much smaller than the rest of the Pisolithus genus, and it has like a few characteristics that define it as a new species. Also, molecularly, it is quite distinct. It forms an African clade with another undescribed species associated with the genus Absilia. And we do have a bit of information regarding the geographical range. We know it's associated with India and it's southern Malagasy, but it's a single collection. We don't have any more information. That is troubling because we are dealing with an ectomycorrhizal genus. Pisolithus is symbiotically associated with plants, like all ectomycorrhizal fungi are. So not having the information regarding which hosts it associates with, it's troubling and it's not really accepted. So we went and we searched in the global fungi database, which is an eDNA database curated by the Unite People, database for DNA for fungi. And we searched for the sequences that were matching ours, and that led us to know much more about this new Pisolithus species. We now know that it associates with the African genus Wapaka as well, and the two endemic Malagasy genera, Asteropia and Sarculina. So we know that it is probably endemic to Madagascar, although we cannot say that for now. And it is more southern distributed in the island, although this also could very well change. So we now have a complete description and probably will be published next year. And yeah, as closing remarks, we have a lot of taxonomic work to do in Madagascar. Hopefully my PhD helps a bit, but yeah, we would need 100 PhDs to describe what remains. DNA barcoding and phylogenetics are here to stay in fungi, in fungal taxonomy. They are essential now, and I encourage you to look at eDNA databases for more information in your new species, particularly for fungi, but I'm sure everyone can use eDNA databases now. Thank you very much.